All right, did you guys look at the pictures? You saw the pictures there. Also, did you notice the checkerboard floor? As a matter of fact, when the brother walks into the hall, where he goes and looks at these pictures, if you notice, that was a checkerboard floor. Now remember how earlier we saw the rappers on the checkerboard floor, because it shows who's really in control. Okay? So even though the brother is walking into a hall that's dealing with boule members, the checkerboard is still there to show who's really in control. Right? Remember how we stated earlier, the boule, they are to control the 90% of the black population, but they are also subject to the ruling elite. And that checkerboard floor is the ruling elite's way of saying, look, I'm in control of this. Now, let's go back. Remember, we saw the checkerboard floor. Remember these pictures? And then we had the rap artists, the hip hop artists, who were doing their performance on a checkerboard stage. Remember that? And then in the beginning, they walk into the it's really a symbolic representation of a Masonic lodge. And on the floor, what do you see? You see the checkerboard floor. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, because I want to tie this back into in terms of hip hop and how media is being used and controlled, and how hip hop is being used to control and manipulate the 90% of the black population. You guys beginning to see? Because I want people to understand how I'm trying to connect these things back together. As that brother walked into that hall and he's walking up to that wall of all of these boule members, he's walking on a checkerboard floor. The ruling elite's way of telling us who's really in control. Well, the same thing in hip hop when you have these artists who were performing on this checkerboard floor. The ruling elite's way of saying, look, yes, we're going to use these artists to perpetuate an agenda. We'll give these artists to you as if they are of you, but we're the ones who really are in control. And they did that with hip hop. As we close it up, Brother Steve Coakley, he states there is a web, there's sports, they're the media. They're the media? How do we know this to be the case? Well, Vernon Jarrett, boule, television and radio commentator, journalist. Earl G. Graves Sr., publisher, founder of Black Entrepreneur Magazine, boule. Bill Cosby, actor, comedian, boule. He often throws up that hand sign too. Here's another picture. John H. Johnson, businessman, Forbes 400, publisher, Ebony and Jet magazine. That is media, ladies and gentlemen. Boule. And of course, boule members, they hang out with each other. Okay, you have John H. Johnson on the left, you have Bill Cosby in the middle, and Jesse Jackson on the right. Right, you have the politicians, you have the actors, and on the left, you have the individuals who are in control of media outlets. All three of these individuals are boule. You guys beginning to see, when we really try to understand how that 90% of the black population are controlled and how part of that 90% of the black population are dealing with young males are kept in a state of perpetual childhood. This is the means to which it is done. Again, Brother Steve Coakley states there is a web, there's sports, they're the media. Now, this is how deep this gets. They're the media. How do we know this to be the case? Well, what two television networks have promoted hip hop the most? Let me ask it again. What two television networks have promoted hip hop the most? The answer, BET, Black Entertainment Television, and MTV. These are the two television networks that have promoted hip hop the most. Black Entertainment Television was established January 25th, 1980. MTV was established a year later, August 1st, 1981. Now, BET became a division of Viacom in 2003. MTV became a division of Viacom in 1985. BET prior to 2003 was black owned. Interesting, is it not? Well, here's Yo MTV Raps. Y'all remember this? On MTV? It aired from 1988 to 1999, promoting hip hop on an extreme level, coming out of MTV. 1988 to 1999, we're talking 11 years of the promotion of this particular musical genre, hip hop. And do you remember 106 and Park, which began in 2000 and is still going on BET, promoting hip hop? Interesting enough, if we go back, Yo MTV Raps, it ended in 1999. and 106 in Park began in 2000. They just picked up the programming and just moved it on over to BET. Now, the question was, what two television networks have promoted hip-hop the most? Black Entertainment Television and MTV. Well, we have to ask the question, who started Black Entertainment Television? The answer, Robert L. Johnson. BET, Black Entertainment Television, was created by Robert L. Johnson, and Robert L. Johnson is part of the Black Greek Secret Society Kappa Alpha Psi, and Kappa Alpha Psi is under the dominion of the Boule. Therefore, the Boule via Kappa Alpha Psi are in control of Robert L. Johnson, who establishes Black Entertainment Television. Therefore, the Boule is in control of BET. You guys beginning to see the promotion of hip hop? It has come through the hidden hand, i.e. the Boule. Brother Steve Coakley states there is a web, there's sports, they're the media, they're education, they're social service, they're astronauts, they're the church, they are all that. They are the secret societies too, and they all work in a loose-knit fashion, and they keep disagreements within a reasonable limit. What does media include? The brother said there's the web, there's sports, they're the media. Well, what does media include? Media includes the entertainment industry. What does the entertainment industry include? The entertainment industry includes the music industry. What does the music industry include? The genre of music that we call hip hop. Are you beginning to see?